What's a black box?
When there is money to be paid, there is an effort to pay the right people. If that effort fails, they are required, usually by law, to put that money into an escrow account or a holding place for X amount of time.
Right. So basically, it's just a big bucket that holds all the money that either they couldn't figure out who they owe it to, or that the people didn't say, hey, this is mine.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put Chris McMurtry into the AFM SAG-AFTRA Musicians Fund, a.k.a. The Fund.
The fund.
And there was my name. I said, I'm Chris, and I filled out the form, and it was very antiquated. But I filled out the form, and lots of thousands of dollars came in the mail.
Thousands.
Thousands.
So when money for neighboring rights flows into the black boxes, does it just sit there forever?
Typically, it sits there for 3 years.
3 years. Probably a good idea to make sure you're tracking down every single place your song makes money.
You're registering all of these places.
All of them.
Yes.
All of them. What about sync? Movies, TV.
So that's technically not a registration.
Right.
And it's technically not a right.
But it is a...
It is a place to put in the exact same information.
It's a revenue source.
It is without question, a revenue source.
So it's important to make sure that your stuff is in that pipeline. And it's also important to make sure that all of your rights are registered so you're collecting on that pipeline.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of work.
Right. So let's get back to that. So we already covered being registered in all of these systems so that they know who to pay, and having the metadata, which we haven't talked about, right? The metadata.
We made it this far without talking.
I know we haven't talked about
metadata.
Yeah.
Wow.
The data that lets everybody know who gets these payments. Mm-hmm. If you're putting it in at like 5 or 6 different places, and it's not correct, what happens?
You don't get paid, and it ends up in, as you were talking earlier, in the black box.
And what happens if your money is sitting in the black box and you don't claim it because you don't even know it's there, or because your metadata is incorrect and it doesn't get paid out to you? Where does that money go?
It goes to the market share.
Right, which means the major labels.
Correct.
Interesting. So basically, you can go get your money, and if you don't get your money, you're basically just donating it to Beyonce.
That's exactly right.
Gotcha. Which, you know what? Beyonce is awesome, and I'm sure she deserves it, but she has plenty, and she probably doesn't need yours.
So if my money ends up in that black box, it's because it's my fault? I did something wrong on the front end, or?
So this is something that we talk about, right? If Mace, you're a musician and you make a song, you're going to go to your distributor like DistroKid or CD Baby, really great companies, and you're going to type in all your information, and you're going to upload your song, and that's going to go to distribution. And then you're going to go to your PRO for the publisher side, and you're going to type in all your information, and that's your publisher's registration. And then you're going to go to the writer's version of your PRO, which is a different account, and you're going to type in all your information, right? Hopefully you're good at typing, right? And all of these match. Then you're going to go to the MLC, and you're going to type in all your information. Then you're going to go to Sound Exchange, and you're going to type in all your information. And at some point, you're probably going to want to go to the U.S. Copyright Office. The place that makes my head spin is like, I just want to go and make a song and put it out there so people can hear it. But what we're actually hearing is, if you want to get paid for that song, you need to make sure that the right information is entered in not one place, not 2 places, not 3 places, at least 5 correctly.
Yes.
At least 5. And we haven't even cracked some of the other stuff where you want your music to go so you can make extra money. If that doesn't happen, you're not collecting your money.
How is just your average everyday songwriter artist supposed to even know that they're supposed to do all this?
Yes. Okay. So how is the average everyday dude or dudette in their bedroom or basement on a laptop making their cool supposed to know how the to register all this stuff, right?
Know to register.
How is a normal person supposed to know how to do all of this.
Well, there's
stuff.
to know how, and then there's to know you even need to do
Right,
it.
to know you even need to do it. Like, who knows this stuff? Who knows this stuff? Wait, so here's the question. Why is this so complicated?